Yada yada yada. We already know who it is. It's Dark and Moon Soundwave. So, I believe he's like, I think he's like number 61. Wait then. No, he's number 50. I think he's 51. Because if he was 60, that wouldn't make any sense at all. So, this is obviously Darker Than the Soundwave, so you can tell he turns into a Mercedes-Benz because he has the Mercedes logo on his chest. So, this is by far my favorite design from from both Soundwave designs that we've seen, and Bayverse is definitely my favorite of the two. It's definitely unique because Soundwave and G1 didn't turn into a Mercedes-Benz SLS. I don't think I had a number, the car number, and I only know the name of the car because I looked it up many times before. Not before this video, but just in general, in time, especially when I was doing story stuff with like a friend of mine when we were in high school in PE, where we just like played the roles of the characters, like we did voices and stuff and just made up a story from there. And if I recall, the Soundwave that I was thinking of was like the Dark Side Soundwave from the Age of Extinction toy line to cover only. I still want that toy because I'm still kind of jealous that we never got the original mold here in the US because fucking the Dark of the Moon toy line like flopped towards the end. So that's why I jumped ship and pre-ordered this guy in like 2019 and then got him early 2020. I got him in the first movie concept Camaro Bumblebee. I pre-ordered them on the same order, but I got them both after I got Spinister. So I mean, I don't know. They had some great competition. So yeah, I got them both off Amazon. I did see him at the Walmart that's like up the street from my house before, and then one time I saw the concept Camaro Bumblebee, or the first movie one, the one that I reviewed, the Bumblebee video, and it had a Cyberverse Optimus in the box instead. Oh my god. Okay, well anyway, we're here about Soundwave. So what does Soundwave come with? He comes with Laserbeak. And he's already on his arm because he has these clip things for Laserbeak to clip onto, but my Laserbeak's really loose and I'm kind of scared for the day where he's gonna end up breaking, and then he's probably gonna have to go with the Dark Than Megatron, because Dark Than Megatron has like little nubs for like to hold a little character, and wouldn't you know it, oh my god, come off. He has a little hole on the bottom. Can't really see it, but he just have a hole that and he can fit onto Dark Than Megatron. So yeah, that's pretty much it. He comes with Laserbeak. People say they want a core class of this, of regular Laserbeak, not the pink Bumblebee, which I will also be getting whenever I can, because that scene is by far the darkest in Transformers history, but it's so fucking hilarious that it's a pink Bumblebee. And obviously when they do regular Bumblebee colors, you better swear to God I am going to buy that too, because I'm just such a Bumblebee crazy fan, like the dad in Earthspark, or just have a shit ton of Bumblebee stuff. Oh my god. Especially when I was a kid, it was even worse. I had more Bumblebee stuff than I do now. And I still have a lot of Bumblebees. But I don't know. Okay, well, so I wonder if they would do the Dark of the Moon game Soundwave, because that obviously he turned into a different car in the game and a different head. He had a more I guess G1-esque head with a visor. Like, it didn't look like the Revenge of the Fallen satellite head, because it looked like more like a G1 kind of deal with the movie aesthetics, like little teeth, but not like that kind. Not the teeth he has on this toy. So yeah, and I just had to move Laserbeak off to the side because he's not needed. We don't have to look at him anymore. I'm kind of disappointed he doesn't come with any guns, because he did hold a gun in the one part where he almost executed Bumblebee. Like, trust me, when I was how old was I? Let's see, I was 7, 2009. 7, 2. Okay, when I was 9 years old, I like almost cried because I thought Bumblebee was gonna die in Dark of the Moon. But then, plot armor and shit getting destroyed at the right moment. Bumblebee killed Soundwave. So, I don't know, just from that one interaction between the two of them just made me think, oh, the rivals. When in fact, it's Bumblebee and Barricade is where it's at, actually. Okay, so, I just remembered, I pointed out in the last video that there was, that there were some design cues from the satellite Soundwave that made me really appreciate the satellite toy a lot more than other people did. So let me quickly transform this guy, because if you don't know, I tend to record all my videos in back to back. So if there's any comments about any of the figures, it's already too late because the videos are usually shot back to back. So I can't really look at comments for any videos that reference the previous video because I would not even acknowledge it in the next video. Okay, well obviously satellite Soundwave's taller because of these legs. Okay, all the shins. So the obvious reuse is the thighs and the shoulders, and that's pretty much it. But what I appreciate is that the design cue of the speakers right there, which are definitely from this because he has the speakers on his arms. Definitely one of my favorite things about this Soundwave design. It's got speakers on the arms, and then they had the creative liberty to add them onto this one, which definitely love it. And then the toes are definitely similar. So oh yeah, the hands are very similarly sculpted. So yeah, that's pretty much it with those two. So let's get to transformation since already 7 minutes in, and this guy barely has anything going for him, to be honest. No guns, no other minions besides Laserbeak or any guns. I just said that. So definitely transforming this guy from car to robot is a pain in the ass. But the only reason why I say that is because of the neck region, which I'll show you when I transform, when we get to that part, which is very soon, because the transformation is very simple actually. It's nothing crazy spectacular like like Studio Series 86 Ironhide, where that's a bit involved, or like Revenge of the Fallen Mixmaster, like the original, which I plan to get because I've always wondered, is it really that crazy complex? Like, is it really like origami? Oh wow, the thing that I'm about to talk to you about is the last thing we have to do. So look at this. So when you transform into robot mode, you have to push this piece back into the hole. So like, I can demonstrate right now. See, look at that. Head still out. It's like that. Really? You have to like use all your force just to fucking push it out, to push it in. Least favorite part about this toy. Literally a detractor. I've always had trouble with that part. Well, actually only recently for some reason. Alrighty, so here's Soundwave as his Mercedes-Benz SLS car mode, or that one car that Carly got from the other guy. I can't remember his name. He was like Mr. Gold in the movie, but I can't remember the actor's name. I think he was like Patrick Dempsey or something. I don't remember. I probably got the wrong name. I'll put a picture of what the guy looks like, and then you'll know. All I know is that he's like a doctor in like Grey's Anatomy and like the Enchanted movie, and then like Critical did like a BuzzFeed quiz where he always got him as the answer. I don't know, but this car's smoking hot. talking about a car like how I talk about, like how people talk about people, or how car freaks, car nuts, I don't know what they're called, mechanics talk about cars. He's also nice silvery paint, which is cool. I definitely love when they use like dark plastics for like arms and for like the body parts, and then they use like then they paint the rest of it silver, which another good example is well, I have two good examples. Is a Cogman from the Studio Series version, not the original, because the original is just gray plastic with the black wash. And also Revenge of the Fallen Sideswipe, the Dark of the Moon one. I mean, Revenge of the Fallen. Dark of the Moon one's pretty light in color. And the Jazz from the 5-pack, the most recent 5-pack of the 15 years anniversary, which I think I want to get that 5-pack for the Optimus, so that whenever I get a Jetfire, I could put that Optimus in the Jetfire, but then I also have to get a second Jetfire just to have him in robot mode. Or just have one, I don't know, I'd rather have like, I can explain my display ideas another time, but because we're here talking about Soundwave, so I just imagined that I forget the actress's name, but Carly coming out of this car looking pretty cool. So Laserbeak integrates by just because it's an open slot and you just tab them in, and you got Laserbeak just chilling. It's definitely interesting. I wonder if people would be okay if we actually, I'd be, okay, I'm just all saying random shit tonight. So the only way I'd be good with this Laserbeak being core class if it's the one that turns into the printer, and that's it. I'd be okay with that if they did the one that turns into a printer, because it'd be fun to have just a giant ass printer. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So actually I just realized I never showed Soundwave with Ravage, but I probably should show him. Well, actually I'll show him when we later. I'll show him later this month, just to build your suspense a little bit. So yeah, other than that, that's Dark of the Moon Soundwave, being a Mercedes-Benz SLS car. You know, I'll be honest, I've been trying to find this car like out in the wild, like to say, oh my god, it's Soundwave. Because every time I see a Camaro, I say, oh my god, it's Bumblebee. But I want to do that with Soundwave, but I've never seen this car in person. So I guess I just gotta go to the rich neighborhoods or something. So, don't forget to like, comment. You don't have to comment. Subscribe with the notification bell on, with the bell on. And share this with your friends and family, and share this with your hot, rich girlfriend who's British and blonde and was supposed to be Michaela Baines, but in fact, but Megan Fox got fired, and then you got a Victoria's Secret model to take her place. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I think the next video is someone who spent a lot of money on some Fortnite skins, if I recall. Unless I'm completely wrong, but if I'm wrong, you'll obviously see, because it's a different guy on the screen. So it'll be a different guy in the next video. Okay, bye.